All right, my friends, I'm down to the last couple of rows on Virginia's lovely quilt, Nana's Flowers, and just finishing it up. I've got about 5 more rows to go, so there's still a little bit more. But I did want to show you what I'm going to go through every single time with every single quilt, especially when I have a back as wide as this one. She's 124 inches, the quilt's 108. I am definitely going to do it on a large quilt because this girl doesn't want any picking out that I don't have to do. So after I've rolled the quilt, I'm going to pull and straighten all of this as best as I can for any extra lapping underneath and any slack. And then I'm literally going to lift up the batting and the top of the quilt, and I'm going to check and make sure there's no lap overs, no creases, no folds under that backing all the way across. I'm going to gently pull, and I'm going to do what I have to do to keep that nice and straight. Batting is going to come down, again, very gentle with the pulling and the prodding. I'm just going to make sure everything is fitting snug without any stretching, of course. That's not going to be happening here at Brenda's Quilting Studio, but I do want to make sure everything is laying nice and flat. Same with the top. Then I'm going to be stitching down on each side with my basting and prepping. I will end up looking underneath the quilt just to make sure that everything is looking great with that backing before I start a single stitch. I'm going to reorient the machine. I'm going to tell her we've moved down to the next couple of sections. I'm going to be definitely sizing it so it fits specifically within the bounds of this new run. So there's still a lot more to do with it, but I did want to show you, and very careful, every time I make a roll, especially with a quilt as long as this, I am definitely going to check to make sure that backing is nice and straight and neat. That does take some extra minutes, but it takes way less time than picking a quilt out. And this girl doesn't want to do that any more than we have to. Am I right or am I right? All right, I'm off to the basting of the sides, and we'll move down to the next couple of rows. Have an amazing quilty day.